Hello everyone and welcome back to GPC week 7. So first of all, I'm sorry this is 2 days late. That was because last week Anthony's mom was visiting him, so he couldn't battle, and in the weekends, Saturday, there was the March Madness tournament where Anthony competed, and I also was staff, so we were busy with that almost all day. And then Sunday we did our battle, and I couldn't really find any time to also record and upload on Sunday, so this will be done on Monday. So yeah, we are now in week 7. We're sitting at 3-3. Playoffs are still within our grasp. It's kind of hard. We kind of have to win those last 3 matches. We potentially might lose one of them and then win out for the rest, and then we might be in the 4th spot, but that will also depend on what the competition does. And also, if we have the 4th spot, we certainly face Anthony, because he is currently still undefeated. So this week we are facing him. So he has a really scary team, as you can see here. He brought basically 6 really big threats. He brought Landorus. As you can see, I have no ground immunity brought. Didn't bring my Thunderous or my newly obtained Tornadoes, and even then Stone Edge hits them also really hard. And then has Z move access to Z fly for the Heracross or the Decidueye, so really big threat is the Landorus. Then Morgana is always a big threat. Can be Shift Kick, can be Trick Room, can be Calm Mind, always scary. Then Diggersby is also really scary because, as I mentioned, ground types are really great against my team. Diggersby also hits really hard, like Bulky Decidueye might be able to take it on, but it has extra the elemental punches, so it might not. Then Greninja, he recently obtained Greninja. This is Protein Greninja, and also only this season it is allowed to have Gunk Shot. We kind of made a gentleman's agreement that he would not bring it, but if he brings it, then I like it already is a big threat, because my main water resist are Azumarill and Decidueye. Decidueye is easily Dark Pulse. So mainly a Azumarill. If he brings Gunk Shot, nothing is safe. So big threat all the way. And then Jolteon, as you can see, my ground immunity is Guard Jump, so it can really freely Volt Switch and just HPIs my Guard Jump. And then Latios, Psychic plus Dragon Stab. It's really great. Metagross can kind of deal with it, but it has extra Shadow Ball and such. Then he left some mons on the bench, like his Mega. He has a Mega Bonus Snow, which still could potentially be a bit scary for my team. Definitely with priority Ice Shard, but it's just mainly outfed by a lot. So I could see why he didn't bring it. Shackle, like webs or something, are not really needed versus my team. His team overall is kind of faster than mine. Blaziken, Blaziken also, like fight types, are really great versus my team, but still, all those ones he now brought might have been a bit scarier than Blaziken. And I thought there was one more mon on his bench, but I Miss Mages, and Miss Mages also likewise my Ghost Resist. I think the only one I have left is Drapion. Drapion was sitting this one out because he couldn't touch much of his team, so that's why I left Drapion and Tornadoes and Thunders on the bench, because Tornadoes did overall not that bad, but as you can see, Jolteon and Morgana, it's kind of hard. Thunderous also kind of needs a lot of coverage. Like he has a Diggersby, he has the Landorus, so HP Ice, Grassland might be needed. Then he also has Latios, so that means Dark Pulse, and then just Jolteon is also kind of annoying for it, and outspeed. Same with Greninja, and his team's overall quite natural bulk, so I didn't saw it coming. So I'll just go over my team shortly. Won't go into too much detail because not everything is revealed, and that might be nice. So I have a Mega Heracross, just a fairly standard Mega Heracross set. Guard Jump is also not much is revealed about this Guard Jump, but it has the Z move Earthquake because of mons like Morgana, and just overall it's strong. It just can hit. It's mainly for Morgana, but as you will see, it comes in quite handy this match. Excelgo is a Sash one with spikes, but I thought I might use it as a lead, but I also might just use it as a revengeful monster like a Greninja or Latios could be really nice for that. Yeah, overall it has Bug Buzz, Spikes, HP Ground and Yawn. Then Azumarill is just a fairly simple choice banded set. Metagross is a bulky offensive AV variant, which is mainly from Magearna but also has to be able to deal with Latios. And the Decidueye is also a fairly bulky Decidueye, and mainly there for monsters like Diggersby and Landorus to an extent. So it was really hard to pick a lead because he could lead Greninja, be a lead Greninja, he could lead Landorus, go for rocks for turn 1, or just pressure my team offensively. He could go for momentum with like Jolteon. So I could lead Garchomp, could lead Excelgor, but I thought Landorus, I thought let's just lead Azumarill. Overall, Azumarill has quite a nice lead matchup except for Jolteon, and Magearna also not that much. So I lead Azumarill, he leads Landorus, and it was for me really hard. Okay, what do I do? In the end I decided just throw off a waterfall. He did almost all his whole team except Latios. I have switched into Latios. I can even take a hit with Azumarill. But he just stays in, goes for the Earthquake, and I kill him with Waterfall. From this damage, it looks to be like he was just adamant C-move Earthquake, and that's what I expect at least. So no rocks up, but that's nice. But Azumarill is fairly weakened, meaning that Greninja can have a field day. So I definitely can see why he did this. And it's also just an offensive match, and he knows what he has to keep. So he goes Diggersby. I know Earthquake is coming. I go into the Decidueye. The Decidueye has the Yachi Berry because Ice Punch was yeah, kind of nice for him. Also because I have Garchomp or such. So I decided, okay, let me draw off an Energy Ball. With life orb damage, it might just kill him. But Anthony fully expected me to have a berry on my Decidueye, and of all the berries it could be like Colbur, Yachi were fairly good brings, but I would never bring Orca Berry because it doesn't really make sense. So he put Fire Punch on his Diggersby, catching my Decidueye off guard, and he just straight up kills my Decidueye, which was really great of him. And now it was really hard because how do I revenge this Diggersby, because Azumarill is potentially in range of quick attack and the rest does not just kill it, and Heracross potentially does outspeed it. So I had to go into Garchomp, I had to go for Z Earthquake and hoping he doesn't go hard into his Latios. As he doesn't, he just stays in, and I kill him. Now he goes out to Greninja, I go out to Azumarill, my only water resist left. He goes for Outer Pump, he unfortunately misses, but he connects the next one and he kills me. And I was really flustered at first because wow, how can this be? But then I realized, oh, he might just be straight up choice specs, which is quite threatening. Like some of my mons can still take it because they are at full, but I don't want them that weakened. So I decided to go out into Excelgor. Really unfortunate that he has Protean, because if it was just Torrent Greninja with Specs Torrent, I would have the same damage output, but he would still be Dark type. It would have been super effective and potentially just have killed him. But now I had to two-shot him. I have Focus Sash, so he can live, which is really nice. Here comes some crucial turns in this match, because he brings out Magearna, and he might just be able to finish it off with Magearna. Because Magearna could be setup, it could be Shift Gear for the speed, it could be Trick Room, it could be Calm Mind, and as you can see, Shadow Ball for the Metagross and Dazzling Gleam for the rest. So I go for the Yawn in case he sets up, but he just draws a safe Shadow Ball. If I had gone for HP Ground, as you will see, it would have popped a Sugar Berry, and I already expected Sugar Berry because I have a Garchomp, which is my main revenge for it, and also Metagross, I would mainly hit it with an Earthquake. So here I go out into Garchomp, threatening out this Magearna, but now the question is, okay, what does he do? Does he go, he lives any one hit because he has Sugar. Does he go for the kill? So that means he kills off that means he kills off the Garchomp, but his Magearna would be asleep, and Jolteon and Latios had to try to clean out the game, which Mega Heracross can deal with Jolteon and Metagross can deal with. Latios would have come down to if he could wake up in a few turns or not. So I thought he might do this, because in the game I was not really considering that his last two mons could not really clean me up. But even then, what would he go into? Would he go into Jolteon or Latios? Because both are quite nice, and especially Latios is really nice because Latios kills Garchomp with a dragon move, Heracross with a psychic move, and can deal a lot of damage to Metagross, making it so Morgana can take it on later on. So him most likely wanting to not risk Latios, it's kind of 50-50. Do I go for Earthquake? Do I go for Dragon Claw, expecting Latios? If I Dragon Claw on his Jolteon lives, threatens me out with HPIs, could potentially just kill me, could even Volt Switch on my switch to Heracross. So in the end I just decided to go for Earthquake, and he goes in hard into Latios, and this is pretty much game. Because yes, I go here out into Metagross. Again, it's really hard because he is low, but he could still just go for Shadow Ball and put me in range again for Morgana. So I decided to just go for, I believe, Meteor Mash, because Meteor Mash plus into Bullet Punch kills Latios. Meteor Mash does a lot of damage to Morgana if you want to go hard to Morgana. That's why I didn't want for, and also I didn't want to Earthquake in case he stayed in. So I thought Meteor Mash was my safe play. I unfortunately missed, but as you will see in a few turns, it doesn't really matter. As I go here out into Heracross, he goes for a safe Shadow Ball. Here he just goes for T-Bolt. I know I can take, and I take him out with a Rock Blast. So as you can see, damage didn't matter, I kill him out of the way. So Jolteon is down, it's 3-2, but really 2 big threats left. So he goes into Latios, he kills off my Heracross. Heracross can't do much anymore. Here I go into Metagross because that's the only mon that can still take a hit. And go for the Meteor Mash because just in case Morgana could come in. So I kill off Latios, but now Morgana comes in, and this is a problem. Like, in hindsight, yeah, it's just really hard to say what if I should have went into Garchomp on the Latios, baiting like the Draco Meteor and potentially either double on the Draco into Metagross, or just let Garchomp go down to a Draco Meteor, meaning that it's severely Metagross could, it would have been really hard to pull off. But I just go for the Earthquake. He is Sugar Berry, he is Trick Room, meaning that he most likely just wins. I try to switch around Trick Room a little bit here on the Shadow Ball. Here I go back in on the Dazzling Gleam, but he crits me. He would have needed, he had it either way, because 2 Dazzling Gleams kills Metagross, and he would most likely have 1 turn of Trick Room left. Now he has 2. He outspeeds Garchomp and just straight up kills me. So it was a really fun game. It was a really short game. We can all we again see that Morgana is just really too much to handle, and overall it was like not a bad loss. It was also again just a 1-0. So I've been having really close losses, but still we are sitting at 3 and 4, and playoffs are really far away. Pretty much the top 3 is already clinched. That are Anthony, Esther and Ethan. The 4th spot is really open. If I win out, I could potentially just come in 4th, but that would also mean that I face Anthony round 1. That's also not what I want, but we just have to go for it, guys. The season has not been as I wanted, but even then, like, I was also not feeling it with this team, and also not have the motivation to prep really well and such, and just some losses were really unfortunate. So yeah, we will just try to finish off the season strong, but if we miss playoffs, we will just look ahead what we do after this season. That's it for me, guys, and I will see you next week.